These interview questions are related to your experiences dealing with incarceration. Whether you've dealt with doing time or know someone in jail, please share a video telling your story with Care Pictures Love in order to inform others on how to deal with similar situations and prevent the next generation from making the same mistakes in life. What is your name?
My name is Edwin,
And where are you from?
Almani, California.
And what do you do for a living?
Um, I'm a jack of all trades.
Now that we have a little background, let's get into how incarceration has affected your life. At what age were you first impacted by incarceration?
I gotta say 14.
And what happened in that situation?
Uh, I ended up going to doing a little time. I ended up going to jail for a few months.
And how did that change your life?
Uh, it made me a little more on edge. It made me a little more aggressive. Um, it made me kind of distance myself from my family. It made me get more into the street life, and just it made me fall off the right path.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about what it was like actually going to jail at such a young age?
Um, it was kind of nerve wracking. It was a uh little scary. It was a little it was just a little weird, being so young in jail, and eventually you get used to things, but um, it was kind of like I remember it being a little dirty. Um, I was in the cell all day long, so I got real sad, depressed, and stuff like that. No one was really there for me. My mom has always been there for me, but I just felt alone.
And during this time, you did have contact with your family through correspondence, calls, and visits.
Oh yeah, yeah. I stayed in contact with my mom. I think I talked to her like a couple times, but yeah, that was about it.
So, can you tell me about incarceration after that?
Um, I got the next time I got incarcerated, I was already older. I was already I think I was 18. I was 18 when I next time I got in trouble with the law, and things were just a little more advanced. I was a grown man, and I was in jail, and things just got real for me.
And when you say it got real for you, how so? Tell us about it.
Um, cause now I'm a grown man now. Now I was in jail, facing serious charges and everything, and I did a little time that first time I got busted. Uh, I ended up losing out on a lot of things. I had a car, I had a lot of money with me, and everything just disappeared. And so reality set in, and then I realized, this is real. This is real life that I'm going through, and that I needed to make some changes in my life and become a better person, and not have to go through this again.
And so this was your first adult case, and you said you were looking at a lot of time. How much time were you looking at?
I think I was looking at just 3 years, but at that point in my life, it was a lot of time. It
Yeah.
was my first time going to jail and everything like that, and so I was a little nervous about that. But I only ended up doing a few months, and they let me out.
And how did this affect your family?
Um, at that point in life, I was on my own, but I've always called my mom. Like I said, I always stay in contact with my mom, and it just made my mom a little sad to know that her son's in jail and she's not there, because my mom is far away, and she wasn't able to visit me and stuff like that. But I always kept in contact with my family, but yeah, it just opened my mom. My mom started to realize that that I was getting into trouble, getting into the street life. She didn't really know.
Well, can you share some of the things you've seen while incarcerated?
Um, I've seen a lot of violence. I've seen a lot of people going down the wrong path. Um, I've seen a lot of people using drugs, people overdosing, um, cops overpowering their authority, and just I've seen a lot, man. And things I've seen kind of, it's changed. It changed me.
And how did experiencing these things affect you? How did it change you?
It made me want to do better. It made me want to be, made me want to be normal. Be a normal person, be a productive person of society, and not always be in jail and be around this type of environment.
Can you speak about some moments you missed with loved ones that you feel would have been different if you were there?
Yeah, I think about my son a lot, my mom and my sister. My sister's going through her little thing, and I haven't met my niece yet, and my son, man. Like I think about him a lot. I wish I was there for his first birthday, and I was there for his second birthday, but I wasn't really there to teach him, how to walk and stuff like that. And I just I wish I could have been there for my son.
What is it that you want people to know about being incarcerated?
I would just like people to know that this ain't a place you want to be. If you could make the right choices before you make that wrong turn and end up in here, make those choices, man. Make those right choices. Go to school, stay in school, get educated. Just do the right thing out there because you don't want to be in here. You don't want to be in here with a bunch of men. It's honestly no fun, It's really a sad place.
What is it that you want people to know about you?
I just want people to know that after all these things I experienced and everything, it has made me to a man. It changed my whole outlook on things. I think more rational now. I think more rational. I make better decisions, and I just want to get out there and be a good father and be a normal person in life.
Have you received pictures from family and friends while incarcerated?
Oh yeah, because I have.
And what did those pictures do for you?
Made things a lot better, man. Made things a lot better. It made me realize that I do have something to look forward to, because a lot of people don't have the opportunity to get out of prison. They don't have a date, and I see my family and everything, and it just gives me hope and lets me know that there is people out there, waiting for me.
And when was the first time someone sent you pictures in jail on this term?
When I first got incarcerated, so in the beginning of incarceration, the first 2 months.
And approximately how long ago was that?
That was exactly 20 months ago.
And do you still have those pictures?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah.
And how often do you look at them?
I look at them like a couple times a week, and every time I get down and out, I pull out my little photo album and I look at my family and my son, and I just I realize that I'm a father and I need to get out there.
And what plans do you have for when you get out there?
I got quite a few plans. I want to get out there and take my son fishing. Take him hiking, take him to the arcade. Go watch some movies with him. Take him out to eat. I just want to be a good father and get myself a nice job and stay off the streets and just do the right thing.
All right. So before we end, I want to know if you can go back and talk to your younger self. What would you say to him?
I would tell him to stay in school and stay away from the street violence and gangs and drugs. And the main thing in that is just stay in school. I can't go back in time and do that all over again. even though I wish I could. But yeah, I would tell my younger self just to stay in school.
Well, thank you for sharing your story because hopefully your story will help someone else not come down the same direction and have a better life.